P. Diddy will not be getting the treatment for his STDs when he's in the penitentiary like he will be getting on the outside. You know, in some situations, when people go to prison, they will let you pay for an outside doctor, but those are few and far in between. And remember, P. Diddy is on his way to the federal penitentiary, not the state. So they play by different rules here. See, if P. Diddy were going to the state, he would actually walk in there with a little bit of status, with a little bit of pull, okay? But since she's going to the federal penitentiary, you got people in the federal penitentiary like the Black Gorilla family, who control the blacks, the DC blacks, who control the blacks. You got your Bloods and Crips. These are called cars. He will have to pick a side. The federal penitentiary is all about color. That means that when Diddy gets to the federal penitentiary, he will be approached by somebody from his race that's going to be asking for his paperwork. And along with that paperwork, guess what they're going to see in that paperwork? Because he has to give it all to him. They're going to see his STD paperwork. So also when you get transferred to a prison or you go to jail, one of the it is a status quo for them to give you tests for STDs and for the women to make sure they're not pregnant, to make sure that you have not, that you didn't walk in their facility with something, and some of their officers or nurses they could get harmed, you know, tussling and fighting with them and stuff like that. They want to know what you have. And then because the inmates are the ones who work in the office, the inmates are going to know his status really quickly. So expect P. Diddy's actual status and paperwork to get leaked within about a month, within him getting sent to the federal penitentiary. Now, you guys keep asking me, do you think he's going to a PCR? Do you think he's going to a PCR? I say no. He does not. His points are too high. They already said that on TV. And if you look at the federal guidelines, he does not qualify to go to camp. So he will have a choice when he gets to the penitentiary of them asking him, do you want to go to protective custody or do you want to walk the main line? Now, if he decides to stay in protective custody, he may have to do his entire 50 months, which is 90% of that in protective custody, being PC, maybe even the whole, just like Floyd Mayweather did, which I'm going to drop a video about that in a minute. But other than that, if he walks the main line, he will have to ride for his race, especially if they get into some type of riot or anything like that. And we all know that could add more time to Diddy's case. Other than that, you guys have a blessed day.